Hi friends, welcome back to a PYQ Mastery class. Today in this PYQ Mastery class, I am going to teach you how to scientifically analyze PYQs while reading daily current affairs. Guys, if you have gone through the UPSC Prelims paper of recent years, you will come to the conclusion that only secret of qualifying UPSC Prelims examination is to have a mastery over PYQs. But most aspirants, they do not know exactly how to use the PYQs. In today's master class, I am going to link a recent current affairs article of the newspaper to the PYQs and I am going to help you predict UPSC prelims question. Guys, I have the unique distinction of scoring one of the highest marks in the prelims examination and I was able to do this because of my mastery over PYQs. Let us start our session. So guys, what I will do is that I will show you recent some current affairs and then I am going to give you some PYQs, and through analysis of this PYQ I am going to make a prediction for UPSC Prelims 2026. So if you are preparing for 2026, there will be definitely a question from this topic. Okay guys. So recently guys, Government of India has basically revised Green India Mission document. And in this Green India Mission document, the revised document, the focus is on two ecosystems, the Aravalli ecosystem and the Western Ghat ecosystem restoration. Further guys, there is another news that Government of India has launched Aravalli Green Wall project. Aravalli Green Wall project to combat desertification. So guys, you can see here two ecosystems. One is the Aravalli ecosystem and the Western Ghat ecosystem is in news. Particularly out of this Aravalli ecosystem is news because of the Aravalli Green Wall project. So how do we prepare this Aravalli Green Wall project so that we are able to solve any question which can come on this topic next year in the prelims examination? So what I have done is that I have gone through the PYQs which have come on the theme. So on Western Ghats, UPSC has asked 4 to 5 questions in the past. I have analyzed these questions and through that I have done a 360-degree analysis of Western Ghats, and then using that I have done a 360-degree analysis of Aravallis, and today I am going to predict a question which is going to come in next year's prelims examination. So guys, you can see here there was a question in 2017 prelims examination. Here one statement was Western Ghats are spread over 5 states only. Western Ghats are spread among 5 states only. Another question guys, Gadgil committee and Kasturi Rangan committee on protection of Western Ghats. There are also questions on other aspects of Western Ghats, for example important peaks of Western Ghats, important rivers which are emerging of Western Ghats, then important protected areas and wildlife of Western Ghats, and what is the significance of Western Ghats. Also guys, what type of mountain range is Western Ghat range? What type of mountain range is Western Ghat range? So through the PYQ analysis of last 35 years of UPSC questions, I have come to this conclusion that these are the type of questions UPSC has already asked on Western Ghats. So guys, when you prepare the topic, when you prepare the topic of Aravallis, then you have to prepare what aspects? So you have to prepare what kind of mountain range is Aravalli mountain range. What kind of mountain range is Aravalli mountain range? How many states Aravalli mountain range is spread? How many states? So it is 4 states. It is 4 states. Okay, next what you have to prepare? What are the important peaks of Aravalli's mountain range? Next, what are the important rivers which are emerging from Aravalli's mountain range? Here, the Luni River is very important. It is given in the NCERT also. I will give you the entire list also. Then what are the protected areas on the Aravalli mountain range? Which are the tiger reserves? Which are the wildlife sanctuaries which are located on Aravalli mountain range? And last is what is the significance of Aravalli mountain range? So guys, in the recent PIB news item only they have given that Aravalli mountain range has been instrumental in water conservation, groundwater recharge and maintaining biodiversity. Also, it is a natural barrier against expansion of Thar desert. So guys, there may be a question that suppose there was no Aravalli mountain, then what would be the fate of NCR region? What will be the fate of NCR region? So it will be what? It will be a desert. It will be a desert because if suppose there was no Aravallis, then there was no natural barrier, and this Thar desert would have expanded up till the NCR region. So this can be one question. Also guys, Aravallis are important watershed. They are important watershed. Many rivers they emerge from Aravallis, and guys they are also important for biodiversity protection, and they help in groundwater recharge also. Okay, so what I have done is that I have prepared a list of important rivers from the Aravallis: the Banas River, the Sabini River, the Sahibi River, the Luni River, the most important Luni River, which basically end up in the run of Kutch. Okay, next the Berach River, the Wakal River, the Sabarmati River, and the Krishnavati River. Sabarmati River and Krishnavati River is very important. Sabarmati River is one of the most important west flowing river. This is very important, Sabarmati River. Next guys, they may ask you what are the important peaks of Aravallis. So Guru Shikhar is the highest peak, Mount Abu, highest peak of Aravalli. Guru Shikhar. The other peaks also of Aravallis you should prepare. Okay, next they can ask you what are the protected areas on the Aravalli mountain range. The most important is the Sariska Tiger Reserve, which is one of the most important tiger reserve in India. Next we have the Mount Abu Wildlife Sanctuary, the Jawai Leopard Conservation Reserve, the Todgar Roli Wildlife Sanctuary, the Kumbhalgarh Wildlife Sanctuary, and Bassi Wildlife Sanctuary. Also guys, in Haryana we have the Sultanpur National Park, and we have the Asola Bhati Wildlife Sanctuary. In Delhi we have the Asola Bhati Wildlife Sanctuary. Asola Bhati Wildlife Sanctuary is very important. They may ask you in how many states Asola Bhati Wildlife Sanctuary is located. Then in Gujarat we have the Jessore Sloth Bear, and there is another sacred group which is very important, is the Mangar Bani sacred group in Haryana. Mangar Bani sacred group in Haryana. You can see how we have taken one important current affairs, which is the Green India Mission updation, and here we have two ecosystem, Aravallis and Western Ghats, and another news, Aravallis Green Wall project, and how we have analyzed the PYQs which have already come on Western Ghats. Using this analysis, how we have done the 360-degree analysis for Western Ghats, and we use the same analysis for the Aravallis. Aravallis mountain range, and next year there will be a question either on the number of states in which Aravalli mountain range is spread, or there will be a question on mountain peaks of Aravallis, or there will be a question on rivers emerging from Aravallis, or there will be a question on protected areas of Aravallis, or there will be a question on significance of Aravallis, which is basically combating desertification by acting as a natural barrier for the expansion of Thar desert. So guys, last year also a lot of questions have directly come from our prediction. You can see it here. So guys, if you are preparing for 2026, please attempt our 10 most important questions which I am giving every day in my LAQSHYA series by analyzing the current affairs and the PYQs. If you follow my approach guys, very easily you will crack the prelims examination. Guys, you can see I have done it 6 out of 6 times. You can see some of my scorecards. I have the distinction of scoring one of the highest marks in the prelims examination, and you can do it also if you master the PYQs.